Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ferdbird the Nerd with another video game market report for you all for the first week of October 2024. We're doing something a little different this week. I'm doing specifically collector's edition video game sets. A lot of these have like a lot of extras, and some of them are actually kind of cool. There's numbering on some of them, which I think is really nice to know. The print run of these guys, and a lot of them, collector's editions. I know back in the day when I was a kid, they didn't get that much pub, and were kind of like looked down upon. Uh, I wish I didn't listen to those type of people because I probably would have been able to buy some of the stuff and make some good money on them. But regardless, if you do like these shows, please give us a thumbs up. Click that like button, subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and we'll get into it. Let's see here. This is a really fun show for me today to do. I never thought of doing collector's editions, and I've always been kind of keen on them as far as like my collecting prowess. But yeah, let's get into the show. So first off, The Witcher. I never played this game, but I did enjoy watching the TV show. It's pretty cool. 336 bucks for the last one sold. These aren't really liquid. I couldn't find that many sales for these. The listings I saw were asking for like $1,000, but a couple sales happened in August and September for around 300 to 336. I wouldn't recommend buying these at all just because I didn't see any liquidity in these guys, and I don't know that much about Witcher. I don't think it really did very well as far as like the collectability of it, but the show is really cool. We'll see, with the ongoing episodes here, but nonetheless, if you are looking for The Witcher Wild Hunt, so I think it's the third one, don't pay too much for it. It doesn't seem like it comes with a lot either. So, Resident Evil Biohazard. Now, this is the iteration of the PS4 version, I believe. Very rich storyline, very first person. This is probably the creepiest Resident Evil I ever played, but it comes with a lot of stuff. Comes with that VHS deal there. Obviously, the game, the house in which the majority of the game is played on. MSRP for this one was 300, 400 bucks. I remember when this came out initially, and sales are between 750 to 1100. This is pretty liquid. I think the fact that the central part of the story happens in this house, I think that's what adds to the collectability of this particular special edition, collector's edition. But beautiful set. I think this presents really well, either in box or outside of box, if you are thinking about opening it up and going through the contents. Next up, Dark Souls 3. I thought this was a good one to go over just because the popularity of this being the video game. There's a board game as well, so there's collectability in that. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. This came out in 2016, so it's pretty old. Doesn't really go for a ton, but nonetheless, 300 to 500 bucks going out the gate there. I don't know how many of these are. It's not numbered or anything like that, so might just be like a nice like solid grab. I don't know if this will push this up higher or anything will push this higher, but nonetheless, 300 500 bucks ain't too bad. I probably wouldn't try and flip this though exactly, but if you're a Dark Souls fan, especially the third one, there you go. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I remember recommending this on old shows a couple years ago. This came out, I think, in 2023, I want to say, a sequel to the Breath of the Wild game. And that's actually the one I would prefer to get. The special edition of the Breath of the Wild goes for about 1,100 bucks. But I remember telling people to buy this at 90 bucks and sell it, for, hold on to it or, what have you. I think the one thing that hit this quite a bit was there was the Switch edition, and then the Switch edition didn't come with the game. It just came with the Switch, which is cool. I have it personally. But you have to buy this along with it. And I think there's a ton of these out there. So that may have kind of hit the collectability of this game so much. But yeah, 150 bucks for the last sold price. I bought this for 90 bucks, so I'm gonna hold on to it for now. But yeah, if you're trying to flip this, not too bad. This is kind of a hard flip. You'd have to buy like 10 of them to make some money. But nonetheless, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This was my most fascinating one to find as of so far. As of what I mean by that, as of the games I looked up today. QVC Max Carnage. This is a QVC obviously product. If you are a child of the 90s, that was our Amazon back in the day. But holy cow, what a cool product to have. This was exclusive to QVC, and I believe it's numbered to 5,000. 300 to 5K seal. There's a range of different prices here, best offers. but you're going to pay a ton of money for this book for sure, or for this game. I just thought it was really cool, man. I mean, if you are a Spider-Man fan in general, or just a child of the 90s, this probably speaks to you. You know, the red edition of the game goes for quite a bit now. And yeah, I thought 3 to 5,000 was crazy, but I don't know what the staying power of this is going to be, especially it being QVC and people not knowing really know what QVC is. But this was a fun game. I remember playing it as a kid, and it's pretty cool to have it out there. So Claim, masterpiece piece there for you. Kind of staying in the old school 90s, DC, or not DC, but Diablo #2 from Blizzard Entertainment. Long live Blizzard. This is a PC game. So, I think PC's been kind of shunned just because people don't really play on PCs, especially, I shouldn't say that. I think there's more popularity in collecting PS4 or PS5, Xbox, that kind of thing for the future. But I think this definitely hits nostalgia because Diablo was such a popular game back in the day. 2,000 to 2,500 for the second Diablo 2 Collector's Edition. I believe this is numbered as well, but I don't know. I think the future of PC games is pretty bright. They don't make PC games anymore, really. When I mean to say by that is they don't make them at all. I don't believe so. I do remember as a kid going into your GameStop or Babbage's or whatever, video game store with PCs. I mean, the whole store was PC stuff. So definitely a cool one to have. It's numbered. Pretty cool. I don't know the numbering of these. It might be like 2,500, but pretty cool stuff. Before I get into this next game, I just want to thank everyone for watching the shows. We are almost at 850 subscribers and counting. So do me a favor, hit that like button. It takes about 2 seconds. I'll keep doing these shows. A little 10-minute show for you guys this week. I didn't have a ton, but I want to do something fun. I thought it'd be cool to do premium collector's editions of video games and all that. But yeah, do thank you everyone for your support. So Elden Ring, the premium collector's edition. I had no idea this existed, but this is evidently on PS5 because of the statue. Comes with a booklet. Comes with the game itself. Extremely tough game. I will never buy this game just due to the fact that it's extremely tough. But 2,000 for a PS5 version, that's a lot. I don't know if this is like a limited run. I don't know where you can even get this or the MSRP for this, but role-playing games, man. I mean, like if it has a strong following, especially if it's a game that's popular and extremely hard to play, it's going to have a following. So hopefully we're able to buy a couple copies of this and flip it, but $2,000 for a numbered version of this is pretty cool. And that is actually the last one. That's all I have for today. But again, I just want to thank everyone for their support. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to all your friends, and we'll see you next time. Have a great week and take care.